another vlog. It's Thursday morning. It's 8 a.m. I've got to take one of my children to a play date at 9. Come back, do some work. Take him again to another play date after lunch. Go and pick up another child for a sleepover. I better get some dinner and all of that. And then be home. Oh yeah, it's a full day, as every mum on school holidays knows. I just played with my books, and this is the chair I like to sit in. You know how you always have your favourite chair, but it was kind of facing to the door and away from the lights, from the window, and so I just did a big rearrange, and my books were everywhere. They're still everywhere, but a little less everywhere. And I just did some playing this morning. I've read a bit of pod. It's getting intriguing. Things are coming together. If you saw my last vlog, I was a little bit worried about all the different storylines. Hang on, I'll just get 2 books on the go. I've been reading this morning. I'm probably halfway through, I guess. It's getting intriguing. At the start, it was a lot of different storylines coming, being told, and I was getting a little confused, but now everything's coming together, so that feels really good. So I've got that, and I've got The Course of Love. I am 40 pages into it, feeling like it's just a bit of fluff at the moment, so I need to sit and invest in it, but this is taking all of my desire and my energy. These are the books. That's the plan for the day. Let's see what we can achieve. Able to see me very well. This is the spot I sit in every Thursday night, where I meet with beautiful women as we read Women Who Run with Wolves. This is an amazing instruction guide for me on how to come back to myself as a woman, come back to my instincts, to move from conditioned being to a way of living in my truth. And I've read it a few times, once by myself and a few times with a few different women. And then, I started this a little while ago, and we've been reading a chapter a week. And hi to Ange and Kathy. If you watch this vlog, Ange and Kathy came to do this with me by watching the reading vlogs, and I was so surprised to meet someone in real life, and so joyful, and to have them as my friends, have them as women I get to see every week. It's beautiful to connect with them. So yeah, hi to Kathy, hi Ange. So yeah, we're just about to start the Zoom. I've had a hell of a day. Spent a lot of time in the car, a lot of time giving over to other people. So it's super nice to have this space this evening. And I completely forgot about it. Sorry, Angie, Kathy. Completely forgot about it until maybe I was at the second play date of the day. Luckily, I was with an awakened woman, and I went, oh my God, I've got to do this. I've got to go, and have spent, maybe the last hour reading the chapter and diving into it and thinking, and really excited to talk to women tonight. So I haven't read anything else, though I did go to the library and pick up a lot of holds. Super excited about those. Some I don't really remember why I reserved them, so we're going to have to work that out tomorrow. But But for this evening, I'm going to start the Zoom and spend time with these beautiful women. So I will sink into that and talk to you tomorrow. Good night. I'm in bed. It's 9:30 and I don't care. I am done, and tomorrow I'm just about to bleed, so everything's slow and heavy. But tomorrow I have to go to like a concert in the park with all these amazing bands, and I'm going with one of my dearest friends, and we're going to see Paul Kelly and Bernard Fanning and all sorts. And it's this from 1 o'clock till 9 o'clock of just amazing music. So I'm going to take it really slow today and spend time in bed. But I'm lit because I just looked at the Brisbane Writers Festival program. And there is a session at the Brisbane Writers Festival, which is Robbie Arnott, Inga Simpson, and Claire G. Coleman talking about writing about landscape. That is my ultimate session. If I go to nothing else, I need to go to that. So I'm in like this, like so tired physically, but there's such excitement that I'm going to make that happen for myself and at least go to that. So there's so many more, and yeah, there's just heaps, and I want to print out the program and do all the circling and make all the plans. So this lit feeling lasts until I print out the program, do all the circling, and then see how much it costs. And then I go, oh, okay, so what do I really want to do? And then I do a second round of circling. But I'm so excited about that. So very excited about that. I'm going to read now though, because I've had too much screen time. I'm destroying this library book. I need to get a book bag, don't I? I am on page 124, and my desire would be to finish this amazing book today. So let's see if we can do that. Patty? Yes? You need to go and feed the horses and take the heavy rug off Finny.
Yep.
Bitsy, you need to get out of your pajamas and clean your... That's impossible. Find them, mate. It's impossible that you have no clothes. Hello. I just ate too many pistachios. Just once you start, you can't stop, am I right? I'm reading Pod. It's a really slow day. I think it's a Friday. Yep, it's Friday. God, I've got to go footy training. I've been sleeping all morning. Patty's got a friend over, so they just came. And yeah, so I went back to bed and crashed out, and it was really nice. I'm going to bleed soon, so everything's slow and heavy. I read a tiny bit more of that before I fell asleep, so I've got lunch cooking. Oh my God, lunch is cooking. I'm going to read this until I have to pull lunch together. And then, yeah, God, it's fab. It is fab. Everything is coming together. It's lots of commentary around the pollution of the ocean, the destruction of the ocean, and the confusion of the animals from that, which I love. Yeah, I am so into this book. Very, very cool. So yeah, reading. I'll let you know when I finish it, which will hopefully be soon. How many pages I got left? Yeah, maybe just over 100. Where am I? It's the problem when you fall asleep reading a book, you don't know where you're at. Oh yeah, I remember this bit. Okay. I was just watching one of those pro booktuber people do one of their cool videos. Whatever. Anyway, they were wearing these headphones while they were reading, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to put my reading music on like this. The thing that I worry about is that I have children, right? So like if something goes down, but surely they can come and get me, and they're just there and they're fed and they've had their outside time and they're back on their screens. So I've got an hour before I have to leave for footy training, and I probably need to get dressed before I do that because I'm in my house dress. But does everybody have house dresses? I don't know what that really means. I think that goes back to my childhood. You had to change into your house clothes and you had your good clothes. Oh my God, that just came out and I don't even realise what that was. Anyway, we'll worry about that another time. Let's do it. Stop watching YouTube. Stop getting dragged into the kids' stuff. Let's block them out. Let's get some reading done. There's the plan. Better already. Did I say that really loud? Just recording a life-changing moment that my 13-year-old just filled up my car and walked in there and paid for it. Do I never have to do that again? Do I never have to do that again? Are you going to do that every time for me? Oh my God, that's changing lives. Teenagers are useful. So Patty just did the fueling up, so that's changed my life. The second thing that's changed my life is Patty just introduced me to, what are they?
Red licorice.
Red licorice. Is that what that's called?
Or raspberry.
Raspberry licorice, which I require another piece of. Oh my God. We've dumped bits at footy training. We've got dinner. And now we're going home. And I've started reading with my headphones on, with music in it.
That's crazy.
That changed my life today too.
How?
I got heaps of reading done. I was really in the zone. It's a life-changing day. I'm home. I'm full of sugar. Just desperate to finish this book because it's so good. Because I want to know what happens. And because I am just so into sitting and reading right now. It's just my favourite thing to do. And there are so many other things that do need doing, like a giant pile of washing and perhaps some dinner. I should put that corn in the oven. Instead, I'm going to choose to read. Oh, I could go down a rabbit hole there, but Ange, if you know, you know. We've been reading Women Who Run with Wolves last night, and there was a lot about that sneaking moments for yourself as little rewards when it should just be the norm to just do what you want to do, right? Anyway, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. I am done. I want to sit, I want to finish this and see what the hell happens to these dolphins and these fish and these dolphins that I have met along the way. I think, oh no, I can't say that. I was going to tell you my thoughts, but it will ruin it. Let's read, my headphones. Love this way of reading now. I just discovered Alison Pages, I think her name is, but it's Paiges on YouTube. And she's like this ball of energy and just amazing blogging style and video style. One of those professional ones that actually have a camera and don't do it on their phone. You know the ones. Those booktubers. The booktubers. Anyway, this is where I got this from. Oh. Beautiful. Am I screaming again? Finish it. I've got it here. I've gone into bed. Look, I'm so close. Can you see? I think I'm like 40 pages from the end, but it's hectic and good and all of the things, and because I'm so tired, I'm not really appreciating that. So I'm going to do this book justice and finish it in the morning. And right now, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'll see you tomorrow. Overnight, and a lot has happened. Let me catch you up. I started bleeding at 1:30 this morning, so I'm just about to head back to bed. But lots of book stuff went on. I finished Pod, saw that. I gave it 4.5 stars. It was great. Essentially, this is the story of one dolphin in one pod who leaves that pod, read it to find out why, and gets captured by another pod of dolphins who are very dominating and brutal. She comes from a pod of love, and especially to their females, they're very brutal with their females. And we're introduced to both pods. We're introduced to another dolphin who was captured for like military whatever, training, testing, whatever. We're introduced to a whale and to another fish and another puffer fish and whatever. But anyway, they all circle in together. And this is a very sad, devastating, ominous book. It is not a happy book at all. And the reason it's that is because it highlights very strongly how we as humans, or anthrops as they call us, are polluting their waters, how we have trained them to rely on us when that's not necessary, and causing devastation through the killing of species in the ocean, which has caused so much chaos in homeland, in the different tribes, the different shoals and the different groupings of these animals. It was amazingly researched, and there's a lot in there that I had no idea, and I'm hoping that are real because I'm thinking it is. I just really enjoyed being in this world. The reason it's 4.5 stars, I think, is because of my own ignorance. There was a lot of talk about mating, about sex. The main event that this was all circling around was this night where every species had sex. And then sex was this kind of theme, brutal sex, as well as losing, virginity with love and attracting the male and all that sort of stuff. So it was this kind of really central theme in every storyline. with every species, and I guess I just didn't understand why, and I think that's my own ignorance. So it kind of, for me, got confusing. Oh, hang on. Craziness is going on. I'm going to a concert tonight in the park. I'm going to see Paul Kelly and lots of other people, and my friend who was coming with me has COVID. She just called, got COVID. So then I just had to razzle in another friend, which I did, and right, got all my plans sorted. Anyway, I don't know where I was up to. Pod was great. Another amazing feat of storytelling from, yeah, how you grab this out of just shows a talent as an author, for sure. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And then I picked up The Course of Love, and I DNF'd it halfway through. I DNF'd it before they started having children. I don't want to hear about messy relationships and people who bring children into it. And it was all, the way it was written was very condescending. And then the italics bits, which I guess was supposed to be some sort of intellectual kind of chat around the theory of The Course of Love, was condescending. It was like, if they just spoke to each other and explained their whatever, and I get it, but I don't care. I just did not care. So that's gone. So that was my Eurovision-a-thon pick for Switzerland. So then I didn't think I could count that, being that I DNF'd it. So then I picked up my other option for Switzerland. This obviously is not a Swiss author, but it's set in Switzerland. It's about an author who does something disgraceful and is being exiled to a Swiss hotel from America, I think, and we don't know what she's done yet. I've read 5 pages, so still trying to work out what she's done, and it's only a little one, so yeah, I picked that up. I've never read Anita Bruckner before, and when was this published? I should check that. First published in 1984. Lots of long sentences, so we'll see how we go. And then I remembered that it is, see, so much happened. Then I remembered that it's the Agatha in April thing, and I really just wanted to pick up an Agatha book, so I just reached into my pile and found The Moving Finger. I don't know who this is, if this is Miss Marple or who this is. I'll have to look that up. Haven't started it yet, so yeah. Don't read the blurb, don't know anything about it. I collect these editions of Agatha Christie, so I love the the cover art on them. So that's all that went down overnight. So much happens in Natalie as well, doesn't it? Action stations. So I'm gonna go and rest now and get a nap in. And I'm going to do that with these 2 books, and I'll just let you know how my day unfolds as it unfolds. When I bleed, I down tools, and so I just spend the day resting. I am going to this concert tonight, so it's really super important that I spend the day resting, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm all dolled up. I'm going out. I'm going out. My cousin just called, who lives 3 hours away, and he's here watching the concert. So now I'm even more excited. I need to go and buy cheap camping chairs, and then I need to, go and dance and forget that I'm day 1 of my cycle and just embrace the experience. Wish me luck. I'm not going to talk to you again tonight because it'll just be rubbish after too many scotches. Okay, didn't read much more, just been napping so I can prepare for this event. I'll show you some of it now.
Children sleep, hear it up there on that range.
No. Well, that was a great night. It was much later than expected, but a lot of fun, seeing amazing live music. So today has been very slow, Because after the live music, of course, I went out dancing. Of course, I got home very late, and of course, I'm too old for that. So, just a slow day. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just slowly starting to click into gear. But I was just seeing that my favourite podcast in the world, Chat 10 Looks 3, now has a YouTube channel, and you can watch them record the podcast, and that's just made me so incredibly happy. So if I do read anything, I'll let you know. The chances are slim, but I'm alive. I'm here. I'm just having a very slow Sunday. Last day of school holidays, people. Last day of school holidays, and then we go back to routine, and I get time to myself. And now I'm going to sit and read, and I've got time to myself. But there's always little interruptions, right? There's always something to do. So just like the house to myself. That's what I want. That sounds delightful. I'm still reading this. Haven't even picked that up. I'm on page 48. It's only 100 and something pages. So we know now why she is at the hotel and being exiled from her life for a little bit. And I think she's getting to know the other people in the hotel. Yada, yada, yada. I'm going to do the afternoon shift, which is kind of read some, put on dinner, read some, do some washing, read some, bless the house. So let me just read just for a little bit. Let's not overthink this. Okay, so we're going to do a chapter of reading and then a job. This kitchen is a job, and I need to put some dinner on. And then I'll go back and read another chapter, and we'll go again. The book takes me a while to read because it's very wordy, but great. Just it's not a fast read, so a chapter does take me quite a long time. Okay, I need to get some dinner going, I suppose. Finished it. I didn't think that was going to happen today, so that's really nice. 3 stars. It was fine. I don't know. It's about a woman realizing that she doesn't need to be a man's possession, so hooray to that. After I last spoke to you, there was a twist. What I thought she was banished for was not what she was banished for, but it all kind of tied in. So that was interesting to read. And then, yeah, things just moved really fast at the end, I think, for such a short novel, trying to fit, trying to resolve it all and bring the lesson together. Happened really fast. So, yeah, 3 stars. But the exciting part about finishing this book which should be the book itself, but for me it's not, is that I wrote my first book on my Eurovision-a-thon list. So this was set in Switzerland, and so I can count that. So I've made a start on the epic adventure that is Eurovision-a-thon with a little tiny book. So far in the last vlog and this vlog, I've finished 2 books. Imagine if I could finish 2 books every vlog, if that's what you guys help me to do. How cool is that? I think that's awesome. Thank you for motivating me. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for the night. I'm rambly and tired. See you tomorrow when we have the school run and I have my first day back at work. I don't think I'll be able to finish 2 books when I start working again. Damn it, I forgot about that. It's a problem for another time. Okay, good night. I'll see you tomorrow.